The Crimson Flare, a sleek silver starship, cut through the inky blackness of space. At the helm sat Lyra, a tall, striking brunette. Her emerald eyes, usually sparkling with mischief, were narrowed in fierce concentration. Beside her, slumped in the co-pilot seat, was Jax. Ruggedly handsome with a roguish charm, he was the epitome of a charming smuggler, except at this moment, nursing a hangover and a bad case of space lag.
Jax, get up! We're flying into an ambush!
Jax groaned, raising a hand to shield his eyes from the flashing red lights that bathed the cockpit.
Lyra, sweetheart, can't this wait? My head feels like it's about to explode.
Lyra glared at him, her patience wearing thin.
This is your mess, remember? You promised me we'd be long gone before they caught up.
Suddenly, the cockpit was filled with the deafening roar of laser fire. The Crimson Flare shuddered violently as enemy ships, sleek and deadly, materialized from the darkness.
Shields are down to 60%. Man the turrets, Jax, now!
Jax, jolted awake by the attack, scrambled out of his seat, his movements clumsy but gaining urgency with each passing second.
All right, keep your hair on, sweetheart. Looks like it's showtime.
He stumbled towards the weapons console, his usual swagger replaced with a grim determination. He might have been a scoundrel, but when the going got tough, Jax always had her back. As if the situation wasn't dire enough, a voice, cold and sharp as a razor, cut through the comms system.
Lyra Vance, this is Captain Zara of the Raven. Stand down and prepare to be boarded. You have 5 minutes to comply.
Lyra's blood ran cold. Zara. Her past was catching up with her, and it came in the form of a ruthless bounty hunter with a score to settle.
Zara, I should have known you were behind this. You'll never take me alive.
With a defiant roar, Lyra veered the Crimson Flare sharply, plunging them into the treacherous expanse of a dense asteroid field. Jagged rocks, remnants of a shattered planet, hurtled towards them.
Are you crazy? We'll be ripped to shreds, better than ending up in Zara's clutches.
Explosions rocked the ship as enemy fire found its mark. Lyra gritted her teeth, her hands moving with lightning reflexes, dodging, weaving, and returning fire with deadly accuracy. The Crimson Flare burst out of the asteroid field, battered and bruised but still flying. Lyra slumped back in her seat, gasping for breath, a thin trickle of blood running down her temple.
We made it.
Jax whispered, his eyes wide with awe.
You actually pulled it off.
Lyra managed a weak smile, her voice laced with pain.
Not quite. Zara's still on our tail.
Behind them, the Raven emerged from the asteroid field, its sleek hull shimmering under the light of a distant sun. The chase was far from over. Ripples of trust and betrayal tested their relationship. Lyra glanced at Jax, a flicker of doubt crossing her features.
Jax, I need you to be straight with me. Did you sell me out to Zara?
Jax's eyes widened in outrage.
What? No! Why would you even think that?
Lyra pressed on, her voice trembling with a mixture of anger and hurt.
She knew exactly where to find us. You're the only one who knew about this deal.
Jax stared at her, his face a mask of pain. The accusation hung heavy between them, a chasm opening in their once unshakable bond. The price of freedom awaited them. Suddenly, a message flashed across the comm screen. It was from Zebo, their contact on the planet below.
Lyra, I've got your payment ready. Get to the rendezvous point and it's all yours.
A glimmer of hope returned to Jax's eyes.
Finally, let's get out of here.
Lyra hesitated, her gaze flickering between the flashing message and the menacing silhouette of the Raven behind them.
We can't outrun her forever. We need to finish this once and for all.
The planet's surface, a tapestry of lush green forests and sparkling blue oceans, rushed towards them, promising both danger and a chance for survival. S1, Media Group, spaceship approaching a planet, spacecraft near a planet's surface at its dock, distribute _equally. We need time. Time to repair, to regroup, and to figure out how to deal with Zara. Narrator. Media Group, character looking confused inside a spaceship, astronaut confused inside a spacecraft at its dock, distribute _equally. Jax asked, his brow furrowed in confusion. S1. Media Group, character asking a question inside a spaceship, astronaut questioning inside a spacecraft at its dock, distribute _equally. What are you doing? Narrator. To fight another day required a moment of respite. Lyra plotted a course, her fingers dancing over the console. The Crimson Flare, engines sputtering but holding steady, began its descent towards the planet below. A universe of possibilities awaited. The Crimson Flare streaked across the sky, leaving a trail of fire and smoke in its wake. Lyra, bruised but unbroken, held her head high, her eyes fixed on the horizon. The battle might be over for now, but the war was far from won. She had escaped Zara's clutches once again, but at what cost? The doubt sown between her and Jax festered, threatening to shatter their bond. And what awaited them on this new planet? Was it the sanctuary they desperately needed or another battleground in their fight for survival? One thing was certain, Lyra Vance wasn't about to go down without a fight. The universe held a million dangers, but also a million possibilities. And Lyra, with her fiery spirit and unwavering will, was ready to face them all.